So where I'm standing right now might just be the future of golf. So I'm stood on a 9-hole golf course. And on this golf course, we have USGA spec greens and fairways, we have bunkers, we have irrigation, we have a lake, we have undulating greens. Everything's been landscaped by professionals to make this look just like a full golf course. And yet this area that I'm stood on is no bigger than a football pitch. The reason they can compact it into such a small area is we have 3 tees for each hole, and we have 3 holes. So that means we create 9-hole golf course in the space of 3 holes. But each hole, the tee position is very different. So you can see the angles of these 3 tees are very different, and they're all probably around about 15 yards apart. The longest hole on this course I'm stood on right now. This hole here to where that green is over there is 150 yards. It's still a good test, it's a good par 3. But yet we can play this same hole from 110 yards from the very front. What they've managed to do very cleverly is they've managed to package so much into such a tight, small space. And here you can really see these undulations. This isn't just a flat golf course. This is not mini golf. These are real hills that have been put in specifically in the design to make this as challenging as possible. You can see just how many breaks and how many pin positions you can actually put on each of these holes to make this incredibly challenging. From this camera angle, you can see how undulating this green is. If you just look back to where that tee is up there, it's right at the top of the hill. It's probably 15, 20 foot up the top there where you tee off from. I almost feel like an amphitheatre here because we've got the side of a driving range, there's wasteland beyond me there, and there's a bunker short. It really is. It's been so well thought out and just so well designed. So we're still at the very final stages of the build process. Although aesthetically everything's been put on here to look good, there's a lot of reasons why these hills have been put on here, and that is to help with drainage. So you'll see that pond that's behind me here. Now it is mid-July and it is red hot today. It's 30 degrees. We've been in a real dry spell. So you can see that that water table has dropped right down. But come the winter time, that comes right up to the top. And what happens is any rainwater that falls onto this golf course all gets pushed and sent down to that lake. So it's functional, this lake. It's actually built so that this golf course can take the rain all year round. There's irrigation on every single green, and there's also irrigation on the fairways. Because it's newly developing and it's not open yet, it means that it hasn't been fully operational at this point. The plan is that this golf course is going to be open within the next month, so it should look very, very different once the irrigation starts, and I would imagine things are going to look a lot greener. The reason that top quality mats on this type of golf course are going to work really well is because you reduce the maintenance cost. You're not constantly taking divots out of turf and therefore having to replace the turf and reseed it and re-water it. So sometimes it's difficult when you're watching something on video to actually see the severity of the hills. But I'm just going to walk up. The first green is at the top of there. I'm just going to walk up to there. Just watch how severely sloped this is. It really is a proper hill. And this here, up to the very top here, is the top of the first green. And there is a massive bunker just here, which you can't see from that camera, because of how steep this bank is up this hill. So who is the target market? Well, actually, to be honest with you, anybody that plays golf realistically is the target market. But actually, when you look at this on a bigger picture, you look at juniors, you look at beginners, you've got seniors that struggle with distance. But in general, you're looking at those golfers that just want to hone in their skills from 150 yards and in, because that is the most important part of golf. So with regards to footfall, I can't see this not being busy. Although there may be one downside, and that downside may just be the amount of people you can get on at one time. I mean, theoretically, you are only going to be able to get 12 people on this course at one time. The logistics of the tee times would be quite difficult. That aside, if you could keep it busy, then happy days. So, is this the future of golf? I mean, I want you to think about small space areas near you. Have you got any parks that have got space for somewhere like this? Are there any areas in cities, in green spaces in cities? You've got council lands, you've got parks and places like that. There are endless opportunities with an area of this size. You only need one greens mower, and it can be a hand mower. You only really need one fairway mower. You could get auto mowers that could actually maintain the fairways for you. There are so many benefits that I see to this, and actually I can see more and more of these places popping up all around the world in small spaces that create absolute gems just like this place. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you very soon, and hopefully when I come back and play this incredible small golf course when it's all fully open and operational.